This is the Dexcom and the XCon. What's up, guys? This is the Pod Gang podcast sponsored by Diet Detector Test Strips, where you can test your soda and not trust your waitress and have peace of mind as a type 1 diabetic. So, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and that's my brother. And he just did 5 years in prison in Oklahoma State, and he's fresh out, trying to stay on that straight path, and I just deal with type 1 diabetes. This is the Pump Gang. We have a lot of drama to go over today, so I'll give you a little spiel of our history of our family. My family is wild. If you ever seen Shameless, we are shitting on Shameless. So basically, my dad is crazy. He's wild. He's an ex-drug addict. He is wild. So yes, he fights his own family. He fights his own sons. I fought my dad 100 times. Tyler just had his first fight with our pops because Tyler did not know our pops for a long time. And then he did, and he came back out of prison, and, they're back and reuniting, like, assemble. And basically, they're back, and they work together, so they fight a lot. So they talk a lot of shit. So basically, they got into a fight, and we actually have video recording of it.
Stop!
Alright, Dad.
Stop!
You done?
Let go.
You done?
Dad,
Just swing on me as soon as
I'm
I do.
not gonna let him. Dad,
Let
stop.
And then we wake up, and it's like nothing ever happened. My dad gets a little pissed, and his pride gets hurt, but it's like he really thinks he could beat his kid's ass. And my little brother is 6'8". Tyler is a street fighter that's been in prison and fucking defended his life from Shanks. So you don't want to mess with us. My dad is so sketchy that Tyler's got him in a chokehold, and that my family's freaking out that Tyler's like killing him and he's not breathing. He's keeping him in the chokehold because he's scared shitless. As soon as he lets him go, he's probably gonna get his nose bit off. So it's like, I agree with the exact fight. I've seen it. I am the judge. I'm like Joe Rogan, but I'm oh my gosh Ronnie. And dog, he put him in a full Nelson and he got him. Okay, we'll get back into it. So how do you feel after fighting your dad yesterday and then waking up and then seeing each other with me showing up and going, wake the fuck up, it's podcast time?
It's fucking weird, bro. It's awkward. Like, in the situation he puts me in, like we fought in the front yard. In the front yard. So
Okay.
Cops could have been called, right?
Yeah, and you're on
I don't wanna
probation.
exactly. I don't want to press charges. Let's say he doesn't want to press charges. That's a domestic. One of
Yeah.
us is going to jail.
And how does that work? If you get arrested for domestic violence, what happens to your probation?
Oh, it's going to get...
Violated?
Violated, and I'm going back to prison.
Violated. We're trying to get the family less dramaed out. We're trying to chill them out. But when the fuck is my dad going to chill out? He's 52 years old, and he's wild. And we love him to death, but he just gets, he gets off course sometimes when he gets drinking a lot. And we're trying to get him to stop drinking so that our environment can come back to perfect and everybody can stay on this good path. You want to have that wink link. You want to really approach that wink link and fix that wink link or kick that fucking wink link out. Yeah, that's our family. We love our dad. I'm not talking shit about my dad. I love my dad to death. Tyler loves his dad. That's why Tyler didn't put the beating on him for real. He put him in like a nice little headlock and didn't want to get his nose bit off. Somebody said your dad's been wild since our middle school years. I remember one of y'all's fights after a game. Oh, this is my boy Andrew Bard I went to school with. He said he remembers a fight after a game. That's funny. Yeah, my dad is wild, bro. Do we want to get political with it? No. Let me see. Yeah, we'll get prison political.
I need coffee, too, dude.
Okay. Yeah, you should definitely go on a coffee run, dude.
Yeah, we need like a drink.
Because this hasn't even started yet. It starts at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Comfortable.
And I need to turn on some TV, get
Yeah.
the dabs going here in a minute.
The dab flow, some coffee flow.
We are sponsored by Diet Detector Test Strips. Get your test strips on the TikTok shop or message me. I'm the plug.
And I want to be sponsored by Cookies. Shout out Cookies.
Shout out Cookies.
What's up?
My brother really likes your products, everything about you, your flour, everything.
Everything.
We got 51 people in this bitch. Let's go. Let's go. We got 51 people. It's about that time. Check it out. We got to get it for the record because I got to show it off to the people that hate. You can hate, but guess what? Ronnie did it. Ha! You want to hate? You're still a viewer. Ah! Yeah. What's next? Let me think here. Those awkward silences. Yeah, dude. Oh! Casually scrolling by, and dude almost wipes out. I guess I'll stay. Now, I'm going to ask a question I've never asked him before, and I'm his brother. So we've already asked about the neck tat in episode 1. And we've already explained that, so go check it out if you haven't seen it. We're going to get to this now. He's got a diamond tatted right here. Upside down diamond, kind of looking like a teardrop. So what does this diamond mean?
This was established a teardrop. That was my first teardrop I got.
That's your first one you ever got?
Yeah.
So the diamond tat was the first tat he ever got. And where did you get this tat?
I got it in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma?
In the prison, yeah. I got it in Oklahoma prison.
And was it like your first like ever tat on the face area? And then like you got that before the Fetty tat?
No, I got faded and jaded on my eyes.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You got that bitch first before anything
Before
above.
anything.
So the first tat above the shoulders
Was this one.
was the forehead tat,
Yeah.
faded and jaded. So 2 tattoo explanations. Show the camera. Right there, boom, and then the brow says faded and jaded. So, what made you get this tat? What was like? I'm gonna just fuck it right on the forehead. What space were you in mentally? Like what was it? How old were you?
I clearly wasn't right mentally. I was going through a lot. I was feeling lost and high and broken, and those 2 words said it all to me, and I wanted to put it right up smack on my forehead for some stupid ass reason.
If I got a prison sentence as a type 1 diabetic, I won't have a type 1 diabetic gang. Probably, maybe I would. We'd probably form a gang in there, you know what I'm saying? The type 1 diabetic gang.
Yeah.
Say I went in there and I don't want to become a gang member and I just want to like fall through the cracks and just mind my own business. Am I going to get fucked with?
Generally, if you stay in your lane, no. But like, it's almost hard not to. Let's say you get money. Let's say you buy commissary, right?
Yeah.
And you want to buy food.
Like Shannon sends me money all the time
Shannon
for
puts money in
commissary
your
and
books.
people
Or
notice
you're,
it.
You're doing 5 years and you want a TV in your cell, okay?
Mm-hmm. People
Well,
get jealous in there.
Oh, bro, if you have a TV or anything like that in your cell, that's going to be their TV cell if you don't have no protection.
So how do I get protection? How would I go about that route?
Okay, you got to click up. You got to get in a gang.
I gotta get in the game to get protection. So basically, if I want to fall in the cracks and not become noticeable, I gotta
Or-
live like shit.
Or generally, I mean, that's safe numbers depending on what yard you're at. It all varies on what yard you go to, too. If it's inmate ran, if it's, CO ran, it's
Oh, okay.
the higher security levels is
So the more
different.
stricter ones is the one that I probably want to go to. For somebody not trying to get gang affiliated.
No, that's the one I went to, bro. And they're surrounded by nothing but lifers in there, right?
Wow.
And they own these pods. So you're taking up space for a room that could be a person in their clique or their gang. So if you don't benefit them in any way, then they need to get rid of you, make room for somebody who will.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's nuts. So that's how dirty the system is.
It's bad, bro.
So he's saying pretty much this system's that dirty that if I try to go to prison and there's like a room for me, these COs are so dirty. Some of them are dirty, not all of them. I have Reed Kayla that follows me. She's a CO. She's awesome. But
There's great COs.
yeah, there's awesome COs. Let me just point that
most
out.
of them are corrupt. Bro.
But there's a lot of corrupt COs that basically are
Just
in
hire
those
anybody off the
politics.
street can be CO. You don't need credentials.
Yeah, basically they're in there getting extras because they're doing these politic things, and it's like, yo, if I don't want to get involved in the politics and I'm taking up a pod, this CO's like, fuck, I don't need this straight edge square in this pod. I need somebody that's gonna do what I want so I can sneak in this stuff, and he's not abiding by my rules.
Or simple, you just say a simple word like Cash App because the COs aren't getting paid that much money. You know what I mean?
Cash App, they're looking for all those
Any
little
kind
things.
of money. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And you just slap.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's while getting a tattoo, does your blood glucose drop, spike due to the adrenaline
That's
rush?
a good question.
I don't know. I would definitely tape that next time.
What was
Shit,
your worst
fucking-
diabetic experience?
My worst diabetic experience.
Yeah. You're like, I
My-
know there's times where you feel like you're gonna die, but like,
My worst diabetic experience would be probably when I first had to take in my first insulin shot.
really?
Yeah. I don't like needles. I remember putting the needle in my body, and the problem was not inserting the needle in my stomach, it was taking it back out. It was because I had to put it in, and it had to stay in there for a good second to inject it, and then the part taking it out, I would take it out at a different angle.
Oh.
So it would skip across my body, and then I seen it freaking cut like my body, like from here to here with the tip of the needle, and it just bled. And I'm like, ugh, and I couldn't do it ever again, bro. It was so disgusting. I was so grossed out, and I'm like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. And then the worst experience I had being a type 1 diabetic and going under the pod system was I had really bad issues with the pod at first, but One time I didn't have the Dexcom on because I didn't give a shit about nothing. And I just had the pod on and I had it in manual mode and I fell asleep in the back room and I didn't eat nothing and I skipped breakfast and I skipped lunch and I fell asleep because I was sick and I woke up with the paramedics around me because I dropped to a 22 blood sugar. And I woke up with paramedics all around me giving me like glucose gel and stuff and I went down to 22. So that's what happened. Yeah. And I woke up swinging, like cussing at him, swinging, crying. Snot running down my face, just not knowing what was going on, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And that was when I weighed 125 pounds. I lost all that weight being a type 1 diabetic because I didn't care about nothing. I was suicidal, I was depressed, all that. I do smoke and have type 1. Does that affect your blood sugar numbers? Only when I eat the food with the munchies. Honestly, no smoke. Many right or wrong, no biggie. Yeah, we know. We take beef here pretty easy. Like, this is the real and the raw type 1 community. I have a type 1 and doing great. I have not had to use my insulin. Oh, I just read that. Ronnie, oh my gosh. It's oh my gosh, Ronnie. It hasn't had any effect for me, and I've been a diabetic for 20 years. Right on, bro. Wait, can we make this podcast an actual thing? It's hilarious. It is an actual thing. Every Saturday, tune in. This is my second episode. I actually am recording this right now, and I'll be cutting it and putting it on my Facebook. And I have episode 1 on my Facebook if you want to check it out already. And it's starred or pinned on my wall, so check out the whole episode on there, guys. I'm really taking this serious. I'm not fucking around. And you know how hard it is to wake this motherfucker out of bed and get him up and bring him over here? He just fought my dad yesterday, guys. I'll be the mod for you. I'd be delighted. Nice. I'm going to figure out how to do that. And I'm going to make you the mod, Kayla. I trust you. That's all. I got a CEO as my fucking mod, bro. I got a prison guard as my mod, bro, for the Pod Gang podcast, bro. Holy shit, Kayla Reed, bro. Nice. I'm really going to write you up a contract to sign because we're going to get big, bro, and it's going to get real. And you're going to get about 1%. I'm playing. Him to sign that deal. You're gonna indulge in the deal. All right, let me know. Oh, damn right, you're gonna get a bunch of strips for the deal. I'm joking. Hey, I've been a type 1 for 9 years and have the Tandem Mobi and Dexcom. Right on, man. Let us know how you're doing with it. I want your real life review about it. And don't get married to any pump because I'm married to this. And I keep my opinions open because I don't know what any other pump's life is like. I don't know that. So I'm not married to Omnipod. I'm not like, fuck your pump. It's not like a gang thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we be treating it online. And that's not how I do it. It's like, this is the Dexcom. That is the Xcon. But you can be the Tandem or the Mobi. We are like the Bloods and the Crips. We're like the Snoop Dogg era. We're the new guys. We wear the Death Row Gang blue. Real shit. Only real ones know this language, bro. You know what I'm saying? Only the real ones will be like, bro, this one. You know what I'm saying? I got that East Coast, West Coast slang. Feel me? I'm sorry. You don't... Shit, Shannon, my bad. I didn't even see it. Yeah, make sure you just ask me on the live, bro. I'm sorry. That's my wife, guys. Do you want to follow the wife? She runs the life.
What did she say?
She's like, you don't answer my text. She's crying. I'm sorry. What is it? Ask me right here. What up, Ben?
What up, Ben?
What's good, bro? Y'all in Florida? Of course. Look at my backyard, man. Shannon, are you coming to get me or no? Yeah, when? I was going to come get you if you want. If you want to get a ride here, that'd be good too if you want. But it's up to you. I can come get you. She just had surgery yesterday, guys, and she gave me these. So... she just hooked me up with the nice socks, bro, from the hospital. They're nice and grippy. Show the socks again. We got the hospital socks from the wife. A love from Scotland. Sit down. To take our country. To take our freedom. Let's dive into your childhood. Give them a little history about how we are. My dad had Tyler before me. So Tyler's 5 years older than me. And then basically my dad in that relationship kind of messed up. I don't know the exact story or anything. I've always heard a bunch of stuff. But then my dad went elsewhere, had a new family pretty much. Like how you put it, it's kind of fucking weird to say that, but yeah. That's like, yeah, he kind of was like, let's make a new family. And it's even weirder because he named me Ronnie, and his name's Ronald, and his name's Tyler. It's just weird to me, all in general. But I've always reached out to Tyler, like, on Facebook when I was a little kid because I was like, yo, that's my big brother. And I was like, oh, my gosh. And he was kind of mean to me at first. He's like, yeah, a little bit. He wasn't mean, but he didn't reply. He didn't do anything like that. I could tell you his Facebook. I could tell you his MySpace song that he had on his MySpace,
No
bro.
way, dude.
Like shit like that, yeah.
No way.
That someday we're gonna rise up. So I literally can remember all that shit. I remember his background on his layout. This is the black and white famous fucking background on layout. So I was obsessed with him. But then I met him when I was like 10. He was like 14, and the plan was he was supposed to go play poker and told his mom that because his mom hated my dad. And my dad really picked him up, and we picked him up and went to my grandma's and hung out, and it was cool. And I remember that day too. Remember your friend you brought and stuff, and he like said something funny, and you're like, shut the fuck up. And then I was like, whoa. But then, yeah, I met him again when I was 18. I went out to Oregon, and I did a lot of business in the medical marijuana industry. So he kind of like seen that I was, business savvy, and he's like kind of impressed and was like, bro, I thought you were this square growing up. And it's like, that's what I kind of portrayed growing up because I don't know social media. I had to be a good kid. I played college baseball. Good stuff in high school, shit like that. But yeah, we hit it off, bro, since day one. So yeah, that's how that goes. But how was your childhood with that? How was your story
I mean, are you
with
going
that
to stop
recollection?
right there? Are you going to keep going into our relationship? Or is it going to get deeper? It's going to be a different
Yeah, that'll be a
podcast,
different episode.
because that's a juicy one too, bro.
Yeah, that's very juicy. Okay, Tyler, so what is the number one worst thing that you witnessed while being incarcerated in Oklahoma prison?
Probably death and murder, or death and rape.
Right up to you? Like right next to you?
I've seen rape, and I've heard rape, and I've seen murder, yeah.
So, since you were in like the depths of like incarceration, give me your opinion on the whole system and how corrupt this shit is, and if it is corrupt.
Oh, it's 100% corrupt.
Give me an example of some corruption.
It's like all about, like it's all about money. It's the prison system's like such a huge money industry. There's so much money being dumped into it, and like how much money they're not spreading out to like the facilities, the upkeeps on the toilets, the water, the food,
So
the
what?
housing. It's all fucking. It's like how some of these places I've been in some facilities where I'm just like,
Disgusting.
how's the state not walk through this, or people from higher up DOC and shutting this place down, bro?
So are they like trying to like save money here to spend money here to
Bro,
do that?
and
And
they're all driving. And it's crazy when you're sitting out there and you're seeing all these dudes driving $200,000 cars.
what? Yeah.
Bro, trucks and stuff showing up. Everybody's got a nice. I'm like, what is going on here, bro?
It is a big system, and I know that Jordan's got a big hand in freaking all the prisons. So everybody buying Jordans, you're paying for prisons.
Oh yeah.
Still love them though. If I buy J's, maybe they'll help clean the prisons. So Tyler, what are your plans now that you're out?
My plans.
The podcast, bitch.
My plans are to start over. I'm starting fresh. I'm sober. Been sober for many years now. I'm working. I'm doing my probation, and I'm being a law-abiding citizen, which is something I've never done before in my past.
That feels
history.
good, huh?
And it's completely different. It's crazy when I walk into places now, and I'm not doing this. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not always looking over my shoulder. I mean, I used to dye my hair and wear contacts just to switch my look up when I ran from the cops, bro. Like, that was every day. Every time I get pulled over, I know that car's being took, and it's okay. I'm just going to buy a new car with this drug.
Yeah, that happens in Oregon. and stuff.
Non-stop. It's like, why get insurance when I'm just going to get a new car? Yeah.
Yeah, they won't even take you to jail in Oregon for like not having a license. They'll
You
just
won't
take
even
your car.
It's a misdemeanor to run from the cops. So
Yeah.
I'm always just running from police. Always. And it's crazy not to do that no more. It's cool. It's a cool feeling.
Right? That's his plan. Just be normal.
Mm-hmm.
Normal is not normal to us, so it's really different. Did he struggle with addiction inside? If so, how did he pay for it and get away with it doing it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, But when I got arrested for the fentanyl, that was the day I quit. I never did fentanyl again.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was the day I dropped it. I never touched it ever again. I was like, the day when I was over it, I was over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In jail, I did get high off weed. I would spend money on weed and fucking cigarettes.
And that can get you in trouble. Or
Yeah.
gambling can get you in trouble.
Gambling? What? I thought you were allowed to gamble.
You can gamble, but let's say you rack up a debt and you can't pay off that
Yeah.
debt real quick. Or shit happens all the time. The money didn't land on your books on the Sunday. It landed the
Oh,
next
somebody's
Tuesday.
getting pissed.
So, oh no,
Yeah.
you're going to what they call court. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
You're
they
getting
held
beat up
court
by
in there.
you're getting beat up by 3 people.
Like they'll hear you out.
No,
you
no,
have
no.
this much time,
No,
and then
court
boom.
court is you can stay in the pod still, but we're sending 3 dudes on you to beat you up 3 rounds.
Oh my god.
That's court. Yeah. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my God.
Yeah. So no, you want to make sure you have your debts paid and stuff like that. I've been in some situations.
Damn, you better be a winner.
Yeah, you gotta get good at fighting or good at betting.
DA can't tell you how much hooch I found on the insides. He said,
Oh yeah, hooch for days, huh?
"Hooch? What is hooch?
Hooch is like
Fermented fruit
it's
liquor."
fermented fruit. It's a beer. It's a nasty. It's like early stages of beer. You're taking rotten. You're taking like some sort of rotten fruit and sugar and sometimes yeast if you can get your hands on it. And you throw it in a
Oh.
bag and you let it cook and it'll boil. And when it boils, it produces this gas and you gotta burp it and let the gas out. Otherwise, the bag or whatever container you're in will explode.
What?
Like a bomb will go boom. I've seen that happen many times where we're stashing hooch up in the ceiling or something in the kitchen. We're working, making a big old bag of it,
Bro.
and nobody burps it and it explodes. And all of a sudden, boom! And all this
You know what's wild?
wine comes through the ceiling.
When dealing with fentanyl, why would you want to kill your clients? I have firsthand experience, she said.
No, I didn't look at it like that. I wasn't trying to kill my clients. Everybody's sick.
A lot of people think that fentanyl will kill you. There's people that literally
Everything can
just
kill
do straight fentanyl that don't die. That's their drug of choice. They literally they build a tolerance so high that the other shit just doesn't do what it's intended to do, that they graduate to the fentanyl, the fetty, and basically they can hit that stuff and not die, bro. They know their tolerance, and that's how that goes. Like,
Never my intentions to hurt anybody.
yeah. All right, so can I get real?
Get real.
All right, so Tyler has a lot of children. He's got a lot of kiddos. We love our kiddos, and basically, we're in a position right now where he went to jail, kind of ended things bad with the ex. The ex kind of like doesn't like him at all. Doesn't let him like see his kids. Doesn't let him talk to his kids because coming from her shoes, she doesn't know his mindset. Doesn't know where he's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is also why I wanted to, like show the world my sweet ass brother because he's a sweetheart. The face tats are scary. The past is scary, but he's a fucking sweetheart. How bad does that fucking hurt not seeing your son, bro? I know it hurts you. He's got the shit on his fucking arm. Look at his tat. That's another tat.
Not just my son, my daughter too.
His fucking daughter, his son. He loves him. He misses
I
him.
think about him every day.
I know you do. And I talk to my nephew a lot, but we kind of respect the boundaries with the mom because we don't want to ever fuck anything up so that we can eventually get this going, but we try to keep it right. We try to keep it kosher with her and stuff. And I really respect her for really just being a good mom and raising them as well. And, it's just, we want to get involved more, pretty much, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
If they allow it. If they want that.
Yeah, if they want that. You're a lot like my insulin syringes. Super fine. Hey, everyone. Right on. I like that one. Hey, we all have a past, and tomorrow is the future.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. See, I love my followers, bro. Kayla Reed, you're awesome. He's disassociate as fuck.
Probably don't talk that much. I don't know.
Yeah, bro, obviously. He eats his cereal like this. Oh, my God, you're amazing. Look at that. Is that sugar-free?
Yeah, no sugar, just cream.
Let's test it with the Diet Detector test strips. Too bad you can't because it's got to be carbonated soda.
Got to the window and the lady was like, "Oh, someone paid for your stuff in front of you." I was like,
Are you
"Oh,
shitting me?
Yeah.
That's when you pay for the car behind you.
Well, there was no one behind me.
Oh, you got off great then. Right on, bro. Y'all hear that? That's cool. You do good things happen, guys. I firmly believe that.
That's why this coffee tastes better.
You-
Free.
Look at him at the table all nice. Dobie Bear. Come on, bro.
I'll save you a bite. Calm down. Yeah, so do type 1s feel some sort of type way against type 2s and vice versa?
That is a great question. So type 1s and type 2s, there is a lot of tension between them for some reason, and I don't know why, but I do know why. And it's because type 1s can't really control their disease, and type 2s kind of could a little bit, but some of them are actually insulin dependent. And I'd like to welcome all type 2s to my page because I feel like I can learn something from y'all, and y'all can learn something from us, and I feel like we're like half siblings, so that's how I view it. Did you get anything? Are you good?
No, that's what I got, but you can
Oh,
have
here,
it.
you
No,
can have
you
it.
can have
No,
it.
you're good.
No,
I'll
you
give it
can
out, Mom.
have it.
I'll just eat this. I don't
No,
need
I
that.
already had one of these. You
Okay.
can have it. Eat it. I'll eat something later.
They're asking
No.
if you were a trustee inside and if you had privileges and what jobs did you have?
At a jail, I was a trustee one time.
What does that mean? What is a trustee?
A trustee's like a person with a job.
Oh,
Like,
Or like so they can be out of their cell longer, you know what I mean?
no.
You clean the day room, you're a trustee, you organize, or you're the tray person, or you sweep and mop, or you clean, or you cook, or something like that as a trustee.
so what jobs do you have?
In county, I was a trustee, like a pod trustee, but in like a prison, one
Dobie.
of the yards I was at was a head cook.
Back to a little segment here.
There you go, bud.
This is full of sugar. This is sugar
Eat it
free.
before I do it.
And I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I can drink any one of them. It doesn't matter. When I'm low, I drink this one. When I'm high or normal, I might drink this one instead. But if I was normal, I could still drink this one if I dose myself with the right amount of insulin, which is very hard to do. So I just would just probably go with this one no matter what. Bro, I'm gonna beat your ass. What was your first meal when you got out of being inside for so long? They said.
What was the what?
What was your first meal you had after you got out of prison from being inside for so
what
long?
was it? It was. It was pizza, Giuseppe's. No, it wasn't. It was pizza. It was it was from Giuseppe's.
Yeah, that slice, huh?
It was that slice
With the pepperoni,
Yes.
the hot honey,
With the hot honey.
the hot honey pepperoni from Giuseppe's in Sebastian.
Shout
Was
out
it-
Giuseppe's. Bomb. Honey on pizza. Bomb.
Yeah, bro. I grew up eating Dobie. I grew up eating Giuseppe's pizza in Sebastian
Never had
as a
it
little
before
kid.
in my life.
Yeah, he's an Oregonian, bro. He's a pot grower, ex fentanyl dealer. Come on, guys. He
Honey
doesn't
on
eat pizza.
pizza? What the
He
fuck?
don't eat pizza, guys. And then he ate Giuseppe's, and he's obsessed.
Obsessed.
So if Giuseppe's ever wants to sponsor the podcast, Pod Gang, or the Pod Gang podcast, you let me know.